Hello everybody and welcome back to Analog Vernacular. Today we're going to be playing some more Final Fantasy XVI and we're here back in Dalimil. So we're going to be doing some side questing and some main questing. So we're going to start with this side quest here.
The finest
Take a sniff.
I think this is the only side quest we have right now.
Sure. Gone, just like that. And without so much as a by your leave.
What's the matter?
It's my apprentice. He up and vanished while my back was turned. I'd go and look for him myself, but I've got a bakery to run. A bakery that's now short one pair of hands. Loath though I am to rely on the kindness of strangers, I'm at a loss. Please, will you see if you can find him?
You got it, buddy.
I'll see what I can do. Do you know where he might have gone?
I wouldn't be surprised if he was off somewhere mooning at Drake's Fang. He used to work there, you see. Poor fool left his heart in its hollow.
All right. Then that's where I'll start.
I mean, a lot of that shit got destroyed, so I guess we'll see. Okay, so letting off steam. I also need to go up here at some point. And then down there. Alright, we'll start with this.
It would make a
My carpets have pride and place in...
Looks like I found the river. Now where's Gav? Sorry to keep you, Gav.
Better late than never. I've had a quick scout about, and I reckon round here's our best bet if we want to grab as much of this Stardust stuff as we can. Don't know what Blackthorn's planning to do with it, though. I asked over in Dalimil, and they seem to think it was worthless. But if Stardust is what Blackthorn wants, Stardust is what he'll get. There's plenty of this stuff lying about, just begging to be bagged.
Then let's get bagging, shall we?
We shall. Race ya.
Okay. Look at those lizards. Those are big ones.
So this is Stardust. It just looks like black sand to me.
Is it all going to be right on the shore? No, it's not. Okay. Okay, there's another one. And there's only one we're missing. Maybe we'll try... Oh, there it is. I was gonna say we'll try up here. Whoa, slow down, Clive.
That should be enough for now. Let's see how Gav's getting on.
You finished? How much did you get?
Enough. I hope.
Oh, you win.
I don't know, you had a pretty
That
big
might
bag
even
there.
be enough for old Blackthorn. Hey, before we go, do you mind if we have a chat?
Oh, are you about to tell me that you have a thing for Tarja and you want my advice because you know how good I am with Jill? Bro's about to confide.
Feels like ages since we had the chance to talk. You know, man to man like.
It does, doesn't it?
I like Gav.
Back when you first took Sid's name, we were talking all the time. Working out what to do in that.
There was a lot to work out.
And there still is. Those shoulders of yours starting to feel the strain. Hardly ever see you around the hideaway nowadays. Always on some errand or other. You can take a day off, you know.
Well, says the man who spends most of his time behind enemy lines.
Only 'cause you
True.
keep sending me there.
Best man for the job.
I know I can count on you, Gav.
Likewise. So you keep sending me wherever you need to, and I'll keep going. Safe in the knowledge that I have a home to come back to. Thanks to you.
I like that.
Right. That's enough soppy shite for one day. We'd better get this lot back to Blackthorn before he slings his hammer at someone.
It was
You
a
go
nice
ahead.
moment.
And try to get some rest once you're there.
Oh, I plan to. Believe you me. After Blackthorn gets what he needs, of course.
Right. Ready to go home, boy?
Yeah, I'm really enjoying the slow build of these characters. Like, who would have thought that Gav would have been such a bro at the beginning of the game? But like, here I am, and when I'm given the choice, Gav or Otto, I'm like, dude, of course I'm going with Gav. Dude's a bro. And then we have a nice moment like that to reward the fact that, like, we actually, like, connected with Gav in some way.
You all right, boy?
That's good stuff. That's good stuff. Hey, it's open again. They opened the inn.
Back again, are you? Any more trouble and you'll be barred for life, however deep your friends' pockets might be.
Alright, so that's the only reason we're allowed back in, huh? It's because of that big old purse that our Uncle Byron gave him.
Yeah. You. Listen. I've got this theory. The fallen. I don't think they all fell. Some of them are still living among us. You could be one of them. I could be one of them.
You know, honestly, this man might be onto something. I suspect Barnabas's right-hand man might be one of the fallen.
I need a drink.
Did the constables test you properly?
No, I'm telling you, it's gone.
Now here's what I suspect. So the Fallen is just a society that crumbled back in the past. One that had quite a bit of technology. They were able to make airships, maybe even spaceships, may have gone that far. And I think that Ultima might... I don't know. I'm wondering if he's like some other entity that ended up killing everybody back in the day, or causing some kind of calamity that has led the world to be the way that it is now, where we had all of the airships fall out, technology is no longer really a thing, it like set us back into the medieval ages, right? Basically. And then society looked at magic, because magic is what powered their technology, right? Society looked at magic and said, hey, we have to like tamp this down. And that's why bearers exist. That's why the fact that everybody who uses magic in this world is basically enslaved and looked down on is because of this old school mentality that was created when the falling happened and took out, you know, a bunch of... and basically almost crumbled the entire society. I don't think I really explained myself super well there, but just some things I've been thinking about. Just some speculation.
The Mother Crystal. The mines. It's all gone.
Lord Kupka's castle too. Do you think he made it out alive?
He definitely did not. Also, is that assassin that we're supposed to hunt down? Isn't he a rank A hunt?
A mountain of a monster, twice as tall as Titan himself, cracked the fang open like it was a sparrow's egg. I swear, on my grandmother's grave, I saw it myself.
Bro, I was there. I was part of it. Yeah, I'm thinking that's the assassin guy. So where are we right now? We're in the Jaw. And yep, the Jaw is one of the places I have on my list. I've got the Empty Hovel, the Cattery, and the Jaw. So this is definitely one of them. Let's see if we can fight this guy. The Nine of Knives. He's our first rank A. Wish me luck.
My blade yet hungers, and so do I. Come. Let us feast on your flesh. Your feasting days are over. Nice try. Slow. I drink your blood. Fire and flame! I'll snap you like a twig!
Keep doing that. Come on, get up, bro.
Nice try.
Okay, that wasn't too bad. I used 1 high potion. That's it. Yeah, that was a lot of experience, dude. Okay, so the hunt the jaw is done.
Those who kill for sport deserve no better.
Okay, what are we looking for? We're looking for the baker's assistant. Oh, he's just sitting there. Okay. Hey man, your boss is looking for you.
Excuse me.
What do you want?
The baker sent me to find you.
I am a sorry, selfish sod, aren't I? Certainly not a baker. Master must have ruled the day he took me in. Time was the sight of the fang used to calm my nerves. But now look at her.
I take it you missed the Mother Crystal.
I hated her, but she was all I knew. Worked her mines for years. And when she shattered, part of me shattered with her. I had to trade my pickaxe for a rolling pin, but I'm no good at baking. Every loaf I touch collapses. My bread's as hollow as I am. She was the only thing that could fill the hole inside me. Oh, I loved her, damn it. But now she's gone. She's never coming back. What am I supposed to do? I ask her. How does a shell of a man learn to live again?
Express yourself.
Perhaps you could express yourself in your work. If you missed the fang, maybe you could recapture it somehow.
Recapture it? I'm a baker, not a... You know, you might just be right.
I always am.
What a fool I've been!
You've been a fool.
I have to get back to the bakery right away.
You do.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, my friend.
You're welcome again.
You've opened my eyes.
I know.
Wait.
And there he
Suppose you won't
goes.
be needing an escort then.
Okay, where does the jaw even end up going? We may as well go and hit this point so that we can unlock that as a fast travel. So let's explore and loot this area before we go and return. Damn, he murdered a lot of people over here. Okay, so that would just take us to the open world. Alright, so do I want to go and explore this area? So one of the areas that I need to get to is the cattery and an empty hovel. That doesn't look like either of these areas. Let's see. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff up there. Okay. Where are either of those? The empty hovel. Okay, that's the bandit's bed. The Watcher. The Desert Gate. Alright, so it might just be an area in one of these, so we might just want to go exploring. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go up here first. And then we're going to go and explore some new areas. Okay, I think I actually do need to go into the town to get onto that top cliff.
That'll do, girl.
Thank you, Ambrosia. Apparently I can't bring her through here. Okay, there's probably not much for me over here, but you know me, I like to explore. So, let's go. Into the storm.
Stay down.
Okay, I thought I'd be able to jump over that. Hey, come here, you. Come here. Nailed it.
Time to fight.
Is that another pathway? Oh, yeah. Okay. Man, that poor guy just got destroyed. Hey, it's another one of these. Okay, we still have no idea what those are for, but it's like the third or fourth one we found out in the wild. Okay. Well, I'm glad that they get marked on the map once you find them. That will probably be helpful for later. Let's go turn in this quest. And then maybe we will bring this back to Blackthorn rather than going for these hunts, since I don't know exactly where these hunts are. I'm guessing that the main story may take us into some of these new areas anyway.
The man who lit a fire under my wayward apprentice. Though I worry you might have stoked the flames a little too high. He damn near ran me down trying to get to my oven.
Master, it's ready. Behold the Drake's Balm. A truly unique creation.
I dare say it is.
Just look at it. A perfect likeness of the Fang herself. Her steepled peaks, her fulsome spurs, her inviting hollow.
Her inviting hollow? Oh my
nose
gosh.
claps more often than not.
This man wants to have sex with the Fang.
But what's the Fang without her crater? Why? No Fang at all. And look,
Drake's
inside,
Fang sexual.
She's filled to bursting with a bounty of beautiful crystals. Salt crystals! Master, I have found my purpose. I must use my work here to preserve the memory of the Fang.
Well, if it tastes half as unique as it looks, I'd certainly say you're onto something. Not only is my apprentice back, but he's finally pulling his weight. With any luck, I might even have a new delicacy on my hands. I don't know how you did it, but you have my thanks.
You better try it first before deciding to sell it. Okay. So that's done.
Now, Dusan, I know you're keen, but do
Yes, that.
Let's hope this is all Blackthorn needs.
Hi, Torgal. You being a good boy? Yeah? He always is.
Blackthorn, got everything you need?
Yeah. Yeah, I do. Cheers for the stardust. Should be enough to be getting on with.
We should go out on maneuvers together more often. Or beat sneaking around on your tud all the time.
I'll make a start on putting this thermal plating together then. It'll take some time, mind. So if you've got other things to be getting on with, I could do without you breathing down my neck.
Thank you, Blackthorn. I'll let Mid know construction's underway.
Suppose we'd better be getting back to work too.
Give us a shout if you need anything.
Alright, Mid. We gotta go and see Sid's grave now. You're coming with me whether you want to or not, girl.
Mid hasn't been.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
If I don't come up with something soon.
You'll be pleased to hear that Blackthorn's started work on the plating.
Excellent. 1 down, 2 to go.
So, what's next?
The helm, of course. For this, we'll be repurposing fallen scrap.
Salvage from the ruins? I thought that material was all but impossible to work.
Ah, but we don't have to.
I'm sorry.
Just so happens there's one particular ruin that's broken into exactly the right shape and size pieces for what we need. What's the name back there? I'll give you all the details.
What's her name? Right.
If you're working with her, you might want to learn her name, Mid.
Oh, Sid, is this about the helm?
Yes. Mid said I should speak with you.
I'll show you the plans then. Here you see the mithril engine, in which mithril is burned to generate heat. That heat is then harnessed to produce motive force. Excess heat is dealt with by means of the thermal displacement stack, which disperses it into the surrounding air. Now, were we to rely on thermal plating alone to achieve this effect, the rate of excess heat buildup would far exceed the displacement coefficient of the plating. In other words, the reactor would overheat and eventually explode.
I mean,
This is
obviously.
where the helm comes in. It connects to the plating, you see, and serves as a sort of thermal sink to absorb all that excess energy. Our experiments have shown that fallen ceramics are remarkably thermophilic. They can withstand and absorb levels of heat far above anything we are able to make today. And not only that, they're also waterproof and immune to rust, making them the perfect material for our protective hood. Why, if sea or rainwater were to enter the reactor proper, it would vaporize instantly. The forces produced would tear the ship from stern to...
You can stop there. I understand.
Lovely.
Mid said we might be able to use parts of a fallen ruin. Where would I find it?
Ah, yes. It's in Lorbert's Pass, near Lostwing. The thing is, well, I probably should have arranged to have the pieces we need brought here sooner. You see, a certain unwanted visitor has taken up residence there. It's no longer a matter of just walking in and taking them. It's, going to be considerably more dangerous than that.
I see. Then I suppose I'd better deal with this unwanted visitor for you. Would that help?
Oh, very much. Thank you, Sid. I'll gather my team and head there right away. We'll meet you outside the ruins.
Okay, looks like we have another reward we can pick up.
Think Mid might need some help tidying up.
Whoops.
Fancy a look at the list, do you?
Nope.
You watch yourself out there, all right?
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon.
Kuka.
I thought that bastard's death would change things.
But when I close my eyes...
I can still hear Yara's voice as he whispers for us to run, as he calls out to the soldiers to distract them. His words saved us, and I'll never forget that. It's just like he said. Words are immortal. And his live on in me. They changed my life, and I've wanted to thank him ever since.
Only I don't know how.
I don't know the right words.
I wish you were here.
To teach them to me.
Is everything we've received and everything promised?
Many claim they wish to change the world. Few actually take it upon themselves to do so. You are an inspiration to us all, a nameless patron. So Desert Rose and Briar Clamshell, I think that indicates that whoever this nameless patron is probably from the desert area, from Dalmec. But I don't know.
You earned this. Best of luck out there, Sid.
Okay, it has been a while since I've even looked at the abilities screen. Alright, so what do I want to do? I could do that. Do I want to, though? There, now we can take Thunderstorm on other classes if we want to. Yes, Eikon. Master all of a single Eikon's abilities and feats. Okay. Yep, we did all three of Ifrit's.
Ready, go? Straight home now.
Oh, there you are, Sid. Thanks so much for coming. The, ruins are just over there, as is the creature I told you about, I'd imagine. Would you mind?
Of course. I'll be right back.
Alright, I'm very curious as to what this beast is going to be. We still haven't seen a behemoth in this game yet.
Anybody home?
Oh, it's another Ahriman.
This must be our unwanted visitor. Time to go. Nice try. Too slow.
Okay, not bad.
The things I do for you, Mid.
Sid! Oh, thank goodness you're safe.
You shouldn't have any trouble now.
Indeed. Well, don't let us keep you.
So, I wonder if... I mean, I guess it was only like 5 years, right? But in those 5 years, I wonder if, in a way, he is like a surrogate father for her, since Sid is gone now.
We'll, see that everything is transported safely back to the hideaway.
All right. I'll let Mid know you're on your way.
What is that? Increases strength tonic duration by 10 seconds. That didn't seem that good, honestly.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border.
Alright, so there's going to be a part 3 for this, if I remember correctly, and then we'll probably be able to take her to Sid's grave.
I think Mid might need some help.
If I don't come up with something soon.
Mid. Helena has recovered the material for the helm. She'll be along shortly.
Excellent. Another job well done.
And just one remaining.
Right. Right, the shielding. This one's a bit of a bugger.
How so?
The plating's enough to stop the engines going pop, but those things will still be spitting out enough fire to set the rest of the ship ablaze. Which is why you need proper shielding. A prison for the dragon's breath that's blazing away inside. I thought a triple thick layer of tempered steel might do it. Or more of the stuff that the Fallen use, but they'd both be too heavy. The helm and the plating are bulky enough as it is. Add any more weight and the whole ship would be at the bottom of the briny before we'd even started. I need something light. But I've racked my brains and I just can't think what would do it.
Well, if I were in need of obscure knowledge, I know whose counsel I would seek. Harpocrates.
Tomes? Yeah, well, I'd thought of that, obviously. I've got all the details written down here. Can you take this to him, see what he makes of it?
What is her specific accent? I
Right
freaking
away.
love it, but I have no idea what the specific accent is. Somebody let me know in the comments. Once again, the voice acting in this game is just absolutely phenomenal. Anybody who tries to say otherwise is just lying to themselves. Absolutely delusional.
I went up to give some greens to the chocobo.
Thanks to Sid.
Yeah, dude, this is like the bow of a freaking ship. This is so cool. I wonder if by the end of the game we'll get to see what these looked like when they actually were running. Kind of reminds me of like Final Fantasy X tech.
Do you have a moment? For you, Clive? Always.
The tech in that game
Well, actually,
looks
it's for
similar to
mid this
this,
time.
I feel like.
Could you take a look at this?
Shielding for a mithril engine. Whatever will that girl think of next? What are these notes around the edges?
She has some specific requirements for the materials. The shielding needs to be able to resist extreme heat on the inside, and yet remain cool enough on the outside not to set the ship alight, while also being light enough not to sink it. As you can imagine, she's struggling to find anything that meets her needs.
I see.
I wondered if you might know of a solution, or if you might be able to search the records for one.
Perhaps it is not a different material she requires, but a different approach.
What do you mean?
Consider the lake we have made our home. Its blighted waters eat away far more quickly than fresh water or even brine, at timber and steel alike. And yet, we have made a home here from those very materials nonetheless.
We have. But Bardolph must varnish every board twice over to keep it from rotting. And Obelisk complains that without a constant supply of pitch. I see.
Early Gregorian histories speak of a preparation known as moon dew. It is said to be able to resist even the most ferocious flames. Before the dragoons tamed the worms and wyverns of the realm, nobles would daub their castle walls with it in order to guard against dragon fire.
So if we could recreate it...
It might be applied to some material or other in order to provide the protection Mid requires. As to how best to apply it and to what material, perhaps Bardolph and Obelisk might be of assistance. I shall speak to them and see what wisdom they might have to offer. If you would be so kind as to procure the necessary ingredients, I shall discuss the specifics of how it might be most effectively put to use with our two friends. The knowledge of the past may yet prove useful to we of the modern era.
Thank you, Hippocrates. And since you're asking others to help you, perhaps I should too.
Okay.
So you need a hand, do you?
We do. I'll be heading to market for the ingredients we need. I could do with some help. And some company, too.
The other can assist me in researching how best to prepare the shielding itself.
Oh, they're gonna make me pick again.
Count on your aid.
Always. Well, if Jill's game.
Thank you.
I am sure either of these fine young minds would prove indispensable in my research. I leave the decision as to who will go with whom in your capable hands, Clive.
All right, I do want to get to know Tarja better, but like, how can I not go with Jill? How can I not go with my girl? You know?
So, Clive, have you made your decision? Who will accompany you on your little excursion?
It's gotta be Jill. I want to see what Tarja's scene might be, but like, I have to see Jill's. I have to.
So then, what do we need to find?
I have taken the liberty of preparing a list. Here.
White chocobo eggs. Pepio nuts. Are you sure this list is right? Everything on here seems very edible. I would have thought the ingredients would be a little more exotic.
Though these items may seem mundane, they have potent effects that are rarely exploited, effects for which they were once highly prized. So much so, in fact, that they were harvested almost to extinction, hence moon dews having fallen from favor. Now, of course, they can be obtained with ease. You should be able to find everything you need at the market in Northreach.
Is that so? I've been meaning to visit Northreach anyway. I'll set out now. Join me there when you're ready.
I will. Until then.
You two enjoy yourselves.
You too, Tarja.
Damn, I want to see both of those scenes. I really do.
Good luck in Northreach. Try not to get too distracted from the task at hand.
Listen, we've tried to kiss so many times, and we keep getting interrupted. So if I get my chance, I'm gonna kiss her face. Okay, Tarja? I sound just like him. Accent and all. Wasn't that a perfect British accent? What do you think, Ben Starr? I could be your voice double. I nailed it. And that's what low effort looks like, everybody. You're welcome.
Now, where's Jill?
Keep them pilchards nice and chilled.
Are those Pepio nuts?
How goes the hunt for ingredients?
I've only just started. I'm sure everything we need is somewhere amongst all these stalls, though. Why don't we split up and see? We'll take a couple of ingredients each.
All right. What am I looking for?
How about you look for the Pepio nuts and some garlic? I'll find the other things we need. We can meet by the gate when we're finished.
Buy, sell, or be gone. Go on, take it.
There's talk at the glass.
Any friend of the innkeeper is a friend of mine. I trust it's all here. You're always welcome here
That's
in
everything.
Lostwing.
Let's see how Jill's getting on.
Did you find everything?
I did. Here.
Garlic and Pepio nuts. Perfect. Now all that remains is for Harpocrates to somehow turn all this into what Mid needs to keep her engine cool. But before we head back, would you walk with me a while? Thank you for asking me to help you today. It makes a nice change.
It does. It's good to get away from all the battle and bloodshed for once. Just being here reminds me of when we were children.
Oh.
Do you remember? Walking down Market Street in Rosalith, taking in the sights and smells.
How could I forget? What with Torgal's antics. Remember how his nose would prick up at the scent of sausages? He'd go racing away and we'd have to go running after him. We wouldn't catch you now, would we, boy?
Was there anything you wanted to buy for yourself while we're here?
There was, yes. Well, sort of. Molly in the kitchens told me about a place that sells particularly good pies. Thought you might like to share one with me.
I would. Thank you.
And I saw some bread.
It's a lot of bread, girl.
Big white cobs like the baker back in Rosalith used to make. What do you think? I thought we might get some soup to dip it in. But then I tried a slice of the butcher's dry-cured ham and it was just, oh.
You all right?
Marry her, Clive.
Sorry. It's just, you're right. I really do feel like a child again being here with you.
Marry her. Look at this romantic picnic we're having.
Clive. Is it wrong of me to enjoy this?
Absolutely not.
No, Jill. This is how life should be. And it's how our lives will be when our work is finally done.
Oh.
When we can live on our own terms.
If anything happens to them now, I swear, Square Enix. I swear to God, you can't do it to me.
I hope so.
They both have to
Thank
live
you,
through the end of
Clive.
this game. God damn, they're gonna make us wait for that kiss, aren't they?
Well, I suppose we better be getting back. I need to give these ingredients to Harpocrates and Talia. I'll see you at the hideaway.
Take care.
I will. You too.
Yeah. How can you not do the Clive and Jill one? Like, I'm sure that the Tarja one is nice in its own right, but like, Tarja is cool, but like, we really haven't gotten to know her nearly as well as we've gotten to know Jill. And Jill's our girl, so yeah, there was no way I wasn't gonna do the Jill one. Alright, well, we've gotten done almost everything there is to do for these letting off steam quests, but we're going to have to end the episode here. At the start of the next episode, we'll turn in this third part of the quest, and I'm assuming we'll be able to move on from there. So thank you all for being here. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one. Have a good one, everybody. I'd like to give a very special shout out to my patron supporters, Darren York, ZTD, Knife Namaste, Kyle the Monarch, Andrew Smith, Chris Murphy, JW, Bracken, Quinless, Chris Smith, Vlado101, Andy Ford, The Blue Electric Cat, and Kyle Schluter. If you would also like to join this tier or any others, check out my memberships or my Patreon in the description down below.